In what has become a traditional annual event on the island of Malta, Maltese tenor Joseph Calleja has drawn thousands to his summer concert. The 36-year-old, who's been singing since the age of 16 and performs at major opera houses around the world, wants to introduce opera music to a wider audience.
I know of no other concert makes this mix nowadays, literally nowhere, because I've done them all. Like a Trojan horse, using the pop music. There were many people here tonight who came for the pop music of Leona Lewis, Then they are exposed to the classical music.
A host of international celebrities were invited to perform duets with Calleja. By far the biggest celebrity this year was British X Factor winner Leona Lewis. The enthusiastic crowd was treated to a double performance of Italian opera superstar Claudio Baglioni's 1970s hit Questo piccolo grande amore.
It is an unfortunate fact that the classical music sales are going down, and we have to find new ways to attract new audiences, and this is one way of doing that.
Leona Lewis's 2006 victory on the UK X Factor helped launch her career. Now a world-famous performer, the 29-year-old says there's always room for improvement.
I actually studied classically when I was younger, so I've always loved classical singing, opera, and the tenors are so powerful. Like, I'm in awe of them, I'm in awe of their strength and their stamina, and I just like to learn from people like this because it makes me become a better singer.
Maltese mezzo-soprano prodigy Federica Falzon was also among the guests. The 11-year-old will represent her country at this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest, being held in Malta in November. Another rising star on the world opera stage is Claire Gigo, also from Malta, who's already performed at some of the biggest opera houses in Europe, but still suffers from stage fright.
I think it's my first experience as such a big, stage and a big... Singing outside is very taxing because we're trained to sing indoors, but of course nowadays you have to be more versatile, I guess. But yeah, we made it.
Welsh-based baritone Bryn Terfel impressed the audience with his energetic performance. He talked about his difficult beginnings as a young opera singer.
I could sing from a very early age, and my parents guided me wonderfully through that. It wasn't cool to be a singer, don't get me wrong. Some of the pupils in my school were making fun of me, but I rode through that. And you have to go with what talent you're given.
Thanks to his summer concerts, Maltese tenor Joseph Calleja hopes to broaden the appeal of classical music, in line with the philosophy of the three tenors, Pavarotti, Domingo and Carreras. And it's also a way of sponsoring new opera talent. The Joseph Calleja concert is one of the biggest cultural events on the island of Malta. Around 25,000 people came to listen to Maestro Calleja and his guests. An impressive turnout on an island of just 450,000 inhabitants.
Malta, for euronews.